Before this video starts, I know I say this a lot, but you need to watch this video all the way through. Do some road work if you're in the game while you're watching this video, bruh, or something, because you need to know everything I say in this video. Make sure to subscribe to the MBGM channel. First link in the description. Let's get to 200 subscribers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is for you. It's good to see you again back on my channel, you feel me? So, I'm guessing you just got into Mighty Omega, and y'all niggas have been spamming my comments, my chat, and my streams, everything, asking the same questions. How to do this, how to do that, how to train, how to this. So I decided I'm gonna make a video just like this, showing you guys the fastest way to get your style. Basically, this is gonna be like a little trainer's guide to getting your style and the best and most efficient ways to train, because you don't want to be wasting so much time basically training nothing. Alright, first things first, how much money you need before you can start training. Okay, so I advise you to I recommend racking up about 3K before you start training. You need around 2K until you get 65% body fatigue. And if you don't already know, 65% body fatigue is when you start to get a debuff and you don't gain stats anymore. Basically, like, you gain stats, but it's such a small amount, you might as well just go sleep for like 30 minutes. Alright, so if you don't know what sleeping is, bruh, you need to go watch a starter guide, because this is not the video for you. I'm not explaining all that. Okay, you're gonna need 3K because 2,000 is gonna be spent on actual training and 1,000 probably on food, because yeah, the food's pretty expensive now. So after you grinded all that money, you should probably pick what style you want. Okay, so selecting your style is pretty important. Okay, it should probably rely on what build you want and how your character started off. Like, look, this is Nox right here, but look at Nox. This nigga Nox is tall as shit. He's lanky as fuck. When you're this tall, bro, this is what you want to be. You want to pick probably Muay Thai or karate, because Muay Thai and karate, they abuse range, but like, they're more ranged fighting styles. You know what I mean? If you're shorter, you might want to use boxing, because you can get in closer and you have more like in combo extenders and stuff like that. So if you're short, like maybe this height is probably like kind of the perfect, because I wouldn't pick Muay Thai if you're that height. I'll probably pick something like wrestling or advanced brawler if you're this height. Wrestling and get thick. No, nigga, don't get Muay Thai. I think he's in extreme. Now look, this is when it gets different. This is when it gets even differenter. Okay, so once you've picked your style, if you pick something like wrestling or advanced brawler, you're gonna want to get thick. Okay, so basically, if you have wrestling, you want to gain a lot of upper body muscle and lower body muscle along with fat, because as you can see right here, Kid says fat scales with multiple different styles, aka boosts the damage output that you can possibly deal, but in compensation makes you slower. Example, wrestling scales really well with high muscle and fat. So I want to show you Quan, because Quan has a wrestling build. As you can see, MBGM Quan here has an ideal wrestling build. He looks thick as shit. He looks fat, but it's in reality, it's just a whole lot of muscle. Suplex me, Big Daddy. I mean, yeah. So if you're not picking this build right here, you don't want to go over 120 muscle for any of your stats. You want 120 muscle unless you're getting a thick boy build like Quan right here with his wrestling. All right. Another build is me right here. I'm more of a lean Muay Thai build. I'm not 100% lean. I got a little bit of muscle. But I'm still not like obviously as fat as Quan is over there. So food is also very important. As you can see, as when I eat a hot dog, right, I gain more hunger than I do calories. But if I ate something like a donut or something, I would gain way more calories than hunger. So calories increases your fat, makes you gain fat quicker. So if you want that build, Quan's build, that's what you want to do. You want to stick to a diet. Right now I'm on a hot dog and tacos diet, but if you want to become like a fat wrestler, you want to eat some donuts. Okay, so after you've already picked what you want, which style you want, what build you're going for, you think you've made your right decision, what you want to do is grind stamina. I'm telling you right now, grind stamina for a couple hours is the first thing to do. Grind stamina for a couple hours. Get maybe like at least 80 to 100 stamina before you want to really start training. Okay, at least 80, bro. You gotta spend a hefty amount of cash on stamina. That should be the first thing, your first priority in training. Okay, so after you trained, okay, and you've picked what style you want between wrestling, advanced brawl, Muay Thai, boxing, and karate, you want to stick to that dojo and train here for a while. Okay, so as you can see, this kid Jack is training inside the dojo, because when you train, actually I'm showing Muay Thai. So once you when you train in the presence, like in this like area of your trainer, you gain something called style EXP. I explained this in my starter guide, but if you don't know, I'm just saying it again. So once you got 120 style EXP, that's the minimum you need to actually be able to unlock your style. Okay, now listen, don't get a skill before you get your style. I repeat, people do this all the time. Don't get a skill before you get your style, because when you ask the dude for your style, all right, he's gonna give you the style, but he won't take your EXP. But if you get a skill, he's gonna take your EXP, and then you're gonna be left with 0, and you gotta train again and get your style EXP. And the second time you train to get your style EXP higher, it'll go slower, because the lower your stats are, the more style EXP you get from training them. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you the basic stat requirements you need for most styles. You need 75 upper body muscles, 75 lower body muscles, and you need between like 20 to 30 everywhere else, except for like striking speed. I have like 10 striking speed. Yeah, I was still able to get Muay Thai, but I needed like 30 Dura to get it. You need 15 striking power. Oh yeah, and you need 15 striking power. Thank you, KX. You need at least 15 striking power. In every gym, there's sparring places like this. Okay, you gain style EXP from doing this, regardless of if you win a lot. As you see, is win or not, it says sparring in a dojo increases EXP gains for skills, and winning also gives style EXP. You gain about like 5 extra EXP from winning, you know what I'm saying? So I guess you can theoretically boost this and just like farm with your friends if you're like wanting to get EXP quick, but I don't know if that's against any rules. So when you click like this, you do slow squats. This gives you lower body muscles, but if you click fast, this gives you running speed. It's another way of training running speed instead of just running around the map. Same thing with push-ups. Imagine this is a push-up. Just clicking once, slow push-ups give you upper body muscle, and then fast push-ups give you striking power. So another thing you can do to get style EXP faster is you can spar your trainer. Like this is my Muay Thai trainer right here. I can talk to him and go to spar training, okay? And to get spar training, to be able to spar your trainer, you need to have 50 style EXP. So when you spar your trainer, you get multiple things. You get money and you get EXP. And the difficulty goes higher. As the difficulty increases, you get more style EXP for beating him or her, and you get more money. So you can't just spam trainings with the dude. There's a cooldown. So when you lose, the cooldown is 10. Bro, he has no fucking. Oh my god, stop. Okay, so when you get your ass whooped, the what do you call it? No. The cooldown is 10 minutes before you can spar him again. But if you beat his ass, you have to wait like 3 hours, which gives you enough time to what do you call it? Enough time to like beef up, and be able to actually take on the next level. Alright, I got kind of clapped there. I ain't gonna lie to you. My stamina sold me. I would have beat his fucking ass. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna talk about vests and whether you need vests, when you need to use your vests and stuff like that. First of all, you should already know to have your breathing mask on at all times during your training. If you don't know this, again, you need to go watch that starter guide, because this is not a starter guide, this is a trainer's guide. If you use a vest and you don't have over 80, I meant 30 upper body, and you're doing push-ups, you're literally doing nothing but slowing down your training. Because I saw like first 5 minutes in the game, dudes were already wearing vests and doing trainings with it. Y'all are just wasting your time, bro. If you don't have at least 30 upper body muscle and you're doing push-ups, you're gaining nothing extra. You need at least 30 just to actually gain anything, bro. So same thing with squats. Squats, you need 30 leg muscles to actually gain anything by using the vest. And limb weights affect your road work. So they help you with your stamina while you're doing road work and stuff like that. So using limb weights while doing stamina training with a breathing mask is the best way to train your stamina. Another way to train your stamina while also training for your style is if you're in the gym, like if you're in the boxing gym, you can actually run in place like this. So to do that, literally just double tap W to sprint and then hold S, and your character will literally be running in the same position. You won't be moving. Like if you're like training Dura with your friends, while you're waiting for your health to regen, just run in place and you gain stamina passively, because running speed and stamina are both stats that can be trained without actually, training. So to be frank with you, there's literally no like best way to train anything. You literally just train and that's it. There's no best way to do Dura. The best way to do Dura is get a partner and do durability until you get 65% body fatigue and sleep and repeat, bruh. The best way to train strength is to do push-ups. That's it. Unless you want to go to the place where you get a breathing mask, which I can show you right now. The place where you get a breathing mask, you can go and get yourself protein shakes and BCAA. Basically, BCAA makes your body fatigue go down lower, but after you reach 200 durability, there's no point in buying it because you gain body fatigue so slowly that it really will just be a waste of money. So right here where you get breathing masks, why did dudes train in here, bro? Like, oh my god, I feel so bad. They're literally wasting their styling speed. But yeah, you can get protein shakes, fat burner if you want to become slimmer, and BCAA. It's all right here. So that's about it. I think I got everything. I don't think I missed anything. But yeah, make sure to subscribe, like, and I'll see y'all later.